We meet Lyra in Jordan College with her best friend Roger. She's an orphan and she wants to go to the north, and her uncle walks in and she hears for the first time about dust.
It's dust. What's dust?
And then Mrs. Coulter appears in her life, a glamorous, beautiful, intelligent woman who says, "Do you want to be my assistant and go north with me?" She obviously says yes.
I think it's the best decision for both of us.
Then she goes looking for Roger. Roger's disappeared. She can't find Roger. So she goes to London with Mrs. Coulter. Turns out Mrs. Coulter is a psycho. So she runs out of the house. She gets kidnapped by the gobblers. The Egyptians save her. She moves in with the Egyptians. The Egyptians and her decide to go to the north and save the kids because they've got missing kids too, and Roger is with the gobblers. Then they go to Trollisund and they meet Yorick Bernison and Lee Scoresby, and they go out north with them. Then they go to Bolvangar and they save all of the kids. Then Lyra goes into the balloon with Lee and stuff. They go to see Asriel, but she falls out of the balloon first and she gets kidnapped by the bears. She tricks the bears into getting her out of the prison where he's imprisoned, and she manages to get Yorick a fight with the king who tricked him years before. The king is Yorick suddenly because they've had a fight and he wins the battle. So she decides she wants to go give her alethiometer that the scholar gave to her back to her uncle Asriel, who we've now discovered is her father. And she goes up to see him. She goes with Roger. She decides that she's going back to Oxford the next day, but she wakes up and Roger is missing and Asriel isn't there. Then she finds out that what her uncle wants to do is separate Roger from his demon so that they can use that force to open a portal into another world. So she goes up to see where Roger is. Roger is dead, and she decides that the only way to make up for Roger's death is to find out what dust is and try to get to it before the adults do, and they destroy it.